All right, so today we're going to talk about our first session. So first sessions are set up early in the semester. If you are new to the training, then you're going to receive an email from me. That's going to be, it's probably titled "Give It Safe at Training." It's basically going to say, hey, you are now training this person on these days at this time. Please introduce yourself and schedule your first session. There's nothing more to it. I don't really have much more information to provide. Sometimes in special circumstances, if I know, like, hey, the client told me that they really want to work on this, I might put that in there, but most of the time it's just going to be straightforward. Just introduce yourself and set up that session, all right? So once you get that email, you should look in the email. Their client is copied to it, grab their email address, and then you email them directly, all right? Start a conversation up with them, set up that first session. All right. You can start your conversation about like what they've done, what they want to achieve, anything that you should know. You can start up that conversation through email if you want to. That would save you some time in your first session. And if you kind of have a better idea of what they want, then you can sort of tailor that first session a little bit more to to them already, instead of kind of coming in with this more general assessment. You can kind of bring some exercises to the table that you think would really benefit them. That's always a plus. All right, so the goal of the first session is to really come up with an actual program, concept, idea, a plan that you are going to roll out for the next 8 weeks, and then at that end of the 8 weeks we kind of reevaluate and want to move forward. And so by when you're done with that session, you should have had a conversation with that client about what you think they and you and your client should work on, and considering the exercises that you went through, and you kind of have an idea of what they can and cannot do, and their goals. So you're just going to line those up, and then here we go, this is what we want to do. Awesome, agree to that, boom, then you roll it out. Okay, it's important to establish that so that you're not kind of like coming to every session like what are we doing, what are we working on. You have to have that agreement already, so it's easier for your client to feel like, okay, this is what we're working on, instead of coming in just like picking up random weights and doing random things. All right, there's a purpose to what we're doing here. That's the point of personal training. Okay. The other videos that we're going to roll out are going to be about the paperwork that you have to fill out. All right. The tests that you can perform. Tests are not mandatory, but you can offer them, and we do offer them to our clients. And I do recommend that you kind of push for it, because it gives you an opportunity to really get some more experience. And then lastly, kind of some general exercises that we believe you should probably put into that first session to really help you kind of get an evaluation of what your client can and cannot do physically. Okay, so look out for those videos, but otherwise, let's get going. All right.